Hello everyone, my name is Sunny Dove and welcome back to my Let's Play Fallout 4 Survival Mode. Last time, we finished up our work on Liberty Prime. We ran some diagnostic tests and stuff, and he's pretty well ready to go. Next up, we are told that we need to report directly to Elder Maxon. So let's head back up to the Pridwin and see what he wants.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Am I being accused of something?
That remains to be seen. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL, disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Danse are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
Oh geez, this is not good. Can I use a grape mentat, please? Maybe? Maybe not? Oh, I'm looking slightly away from the conversation. Oh, there we go. You just have to back up. I learned something new today.
Come back here. I haven't even given you the full details of your assignment.
Yeah, I just wanted
Control
to
systems all reporting back
take some
nominal.
drugs. And I know you guys don't approve of that. But
Elder,
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
yeah, hang
am
on.
I being accused of something?
Proctor, a portion after Paladin.
Is Quinlan absolutely...
Proctor Quinlan, the
All right, let's try this again.
Dance's DNA. To make matters worse, his sudden. I'm finding it.
After everything I've achieved, why would I jeopardize my position here? Had he told me, it would have been my duty to report it immediately. After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying. You have to believe me, he never told me he was a synth.
After everything I've achieved, why would I jeopardize my position here?
You make a fair point. Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Danse is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Danse and execute him.
Damn, so angry. I think this is probably our last mission with the Brotherhood, appropriately enough.
There must be some other way.
Maybe a sucker punch and a well-aimed bullet.
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Danse was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Elder Maxon
Switch on prop 3, adjusting torque.
is a little bit overly aggressive. He's so quick to just order one of Dance's own subordinates to execute him. He's not even giving him a chance to explain himself. Maybe Danse doesn't know he's a synth. Maybe the fact that he's a synth is not even a danger to the Brotherhood. He doesn't give him the option to exile himself. you know, never to return to any areas where the Brotherhood exists. There are so many options here beyond just killing him on the spot. I think Maxon is very short-sighted.
Excuse me, Proctor Quinlan.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about this situation? I don't want to talk about it. I don't need apologies. I need to know where he is. He'll be missed.
What do you know about the situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
I feel like this is probably one of the major examples of where people have criticized Fallout 4 in terms of its writing and storytelling. I don't think that this was very dramatic. I've never played this quest, and I don't feel like it doesn't feel like a huge twist to me. Same as Sean being father, and the Sean that we have seen in Kellogg's Memories was actually just the prototype child synth that they've been working on.
I don't need apologies. I need to know where he is.
Yes, you're quite right. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
Ooh, I don't like any of my options here. I don't have time to discuss it right now. I don't like your tone. Orders are orders.
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show her the respect that she's due, or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
Change of heart. At this point, I'll take all the help I can get. This better not be a waste of time. I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, ma'am.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, ma'am.
Halen just needs to take a chill pill and trust me. I'm not gonna kill Dance. At least not
Dr. Quinlan.
not unless I have
If
to.
it isn't the woman who revived Prime, the Brotherhood is in your debt. Now, did you have documents for me?
Indeed I do.
I found some technical documents for you.
These look right. Here are the caps. Remember, check every building you...
Yep, I got it. Check the buildings. Do I have any items to sell? I think I deposited pretty much everything Except for that T-60 medic pump at the airport. Could move a little bit faster, Halen. These are matters of life and death. Just saying. If somebody else gets to dance before I do, he might not be so lucky.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
This way. This way.
Okay.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
That's a risky question, Halen.
I know it is, but I need you to listen to me for a minute. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
I agree with you. I don't care if he's a machine either.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
You'd have me disobey orders. This whole thing has me confused. Let me find him and then I'll decide. I'm not making any promises. I mean, I had planned on hearing him out the whole time. I wish there were... This is very poorly set up. I think there should have been some different dialogue options here. And earlier in the conversation as well.
This whole thing has me confused. Let me find him, and then I'll decide.
That's not what I was hoping you'd say. But I guess I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station.
It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth.
It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
So I'm assuming he actually got wind of the synth list at the same time or slightly before Elder Maxon did, and that's why he was able to flee. So while we're here, let's go ahead and we'll be back. We'll be back. I'm not worried about there could be another quest from the Pridwin's captain, but I suspect we'll have to report back here after we've resolved this little situation. So, where is listening post the Bravo? It's north, okay. It is west of Saugus Ironworks and northeast of MedTech Research. So we may just go from MedTech, I guess. It looks like it's pretty close. Or we could go from Saugus Ironworks. It's cleared out, hopefully. But first, to the Institute. Okay, nobody throwing Molotovs at me. That's good. And I know we're traveling at night, which is kind of annoying, but that's what we're doing because this is kind of urgent. Looks like we've got Wait, what? There's something named Idiot? It appears as Idiot. Oh, Idiot is the Brahmin's name. The Saltron, okay. What the hell? Gunner Sergeant, okay. What in the world is going on? Hub City Auto Wreckers. Our puncturing power fists, it's got pretty good value. Sell that.
Don't mean to make you.
Gunner Captain, okay. Caravan Guard, that's friendly. Hop your head back out there, buddy.
Hey, that's my trick.
What's your trick, popping in and out of cover? Not exactly a trick that's copyrighted or something.
Incoming.
Ow. Oh, right there.
Inevitable doom here.
Okay, damn it, still more of them.
Time incoming. There you
It's our captain. Okay, she's really tough. We need to heal up. How about we take Thirsty? We need something big. Give me a lot of HP. Bloodbug would do most of the job. We'll eat mole rat chunks as well. Alright, let's go for... Almost got you. Okay, now she's hiding. I put her down to low health. She's probably stim packing up or something.
They were just here, damn it.
I can't get an angle on her. She's up there somewhere. I suppose we just have to go up there and find her. Okay, well, I want to get up here. To be able to loot the... There. Legendary gunner that we killed. Resilient automatic laser rifle, plus 150 damage resistance while reloading. That is pretty genuinely terrible. I hear turrets above. Why did she have no pants on? That's kind of weird. Alright, let's just turn the turret off. I think I can deactivate it right here. Picking yard manifest, crane control. Just turn off the turrets and the spotlights. Seems like, okay, so we can control a crane. I don't know what that'll do. But we can raise or lower the crane. Might open up an area to some more loot or something. Right now I'm just concerned about getting up to that upper level. So I think we just need to lower this. If we lower that crane, then we might be able to get up to the upper
That crane
level.
is awfully high. We're not going up there, are we? Of course we are, because we're insane.
Deacon knows me well. Let's lower the crane. Now we can get up there. Okay, where the hell did Bridget go? Apparently she died. I don't feel like I don't know that I finished her off. Maybe the car exploded. No, that's the captain. Is the gunner captain a generic, different person from Bridget? Ah, there she is. There's Bridget. They have two captains. They had Bridget and they had a generic captain. Do I want a fat man? That's gonna have to get turned off. Well, do I care enough to check her terminal out? Probably not. Could always come back here later. A few less gunners in the world. The world is now a better place. I updated Darker Nights, and I'm not sure the game is as dark as I would like it to be. I miss True Nights with my E&B. It was truly terrifyingly dark. But my E&B was pissing me off with its poor frame rate in certain areas, particularly downtown Boston and stuff. What the hell is that? Is that Yaogwai? Man, that thing was tough. Legendary albino Yaogwai. Wait, is that... I have a sprinter's right leg, and this is, damn it, a sprinter's right leg. I would have actually used that if that was a leather sprinter's left leg. But of course it wasn't. Had to be a right leg. Okay, looks like we might have found the place. And we probably are going to need charisma. I can't imagine that this is going to be a conversation where there is not a charisma check. So let's just go ahead before we even enter. Got a great mentats active. So we ought to be good to go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There goes a fusion core. Didn't expect to be coming into hostile territory. I thought Dance wouldn't have...
If someone builds defenses like that, they're building it for a damn good reason.
Yeah, but I didn't think he'd want to shoot me. Oh, damn, power armor is almost in need of repair. Okay. Can't get in there. Elevator's not functioning. Terminal probably turns it on. Yes. Diverting power to elevator complete.
Going down.
I think Deacon's gonna like this if we save Dance somehow. We should definitely be on the same page on this one.
Attention. This.
Damn it.
You may suffer harm up to and including death if you remain in the area. This notice required by law.
We live to fight another day, and night, and day, etc., etc.
Oh, there's Dance. Okay. You know, Dance, you really didn't need all these defenses to keep me out. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm your underling, man. You're my CO.
Hey there.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance? I don't understand what's going on. He told me you're a synth. That makes you a traitor. Wish you would have told me the truth.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
How could you not know that you're a synth? No, but I don't know what to do. Of course not, since they're the enemy, remember? No, but I'm hoping there's a way out.
No, but I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
Maybe the Brotherhood of Steel isn't where we should place our trust. If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place? If you can't tell, I can't tell if that's a human or the machine talking. I see you've calculated all the variables just like a machine. The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
You're so eager to die, do it yourself. Is there any way out of this? If it needs to be done, so be it. No, I won't do it.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind. You need to face this, Dance. Dying is a coward's way out. I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend. I like option 2.
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
What's our next move? Yeah, there's that little problem to deal with. Well, consider it soon. You're supposed to be dead. Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
What's our next move?
You need to continue your fight against the Institute. I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Hang on a tick. Ooh, great mentats. Alright. For some reason, my dance affinity was reset. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I put him at Boston Airport where there was no food, water, or defense, or anyone to talk to. You know, if you were to go by the workshop stats. Mirelurk cakes. But I can fix that with a console command, I'm pretty sure.
Going up.
I had Dance at like 99% affinity, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna have to go get in and out of power armor and craft weapons in his presence for like days straight to get him maxed out again. I'll just use the console command to fix it.
Ground floor.
Oh no. Here, Vertibird. Oh shit. We have a situation
How dare
here.
you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not her fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's not a thing. He's one of your best men.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Dance didn't choose to be a synth. He was created. And he's something similar to a human being. We have to treat him like one.
That's insane. He dedicated his life to protecting mankind.
Is that what it told you? How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
If he dies, what happens to me? For the good of the Brotherhood, he needs to die, but I won't pull the trigger myself. For the good of the Brotherhood, he needs to die. After all the sacrifices I've made and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me.
After all the sacrifices I've made and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Too late to change my mind. If I've earned any of your trust or respect while I've served with the Brotherhood, then I'd gladly trade it to keep Dance alive. If Dance dies, then you lose me as well. I can't stay in good conscience if his life means that little to you. Whether he's human or not, Dance saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his. I like that.
Whether he's human or not, Dance saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn woman. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of her. I'm returning to the Pridwin Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
I expect you will see me there.
I wonder who or what they're protecting against.
Okay.
Hey.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
So what are you gonna do now?
I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a synth, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood. The Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies that need to be confiscated or destroyed. I promise you, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger on them.
Hostile activity ceased.
What the hell is that? Just synth? Sounds like a Gen 1.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Pridwin, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine his authority. I won't do that. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
Alright, excellent. I think we got the best ending here.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
I hope so too, Dance. I hope so too.